Welcome back everybody to Forza Horizon 6, and today we're taking a look at the 1997 Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec. So this is part of the 4th generation, known as the R33, and it was produced between January 1995 and November 1998, and in total 16,668 of these were built. However, despite being a new generation, it actually used the same turbochargers and the same specification for the manual gearbox as the previous version, the R32, although saying that the synchros were stronger. And yeah, this is the V-Spec model, so therefore, even though it weighs 22 pounds heavier than the standard version, which is due to the fact it's got sportier suspension, which does result in lower ground clearance, so it's got better body control. It's also got an all-new all-wheel drive system, which included an active limited slip differential as well. And yeah, this is obviously an icon of Japan, quite frankly, especially also in terms of the tuning scene, and yeah, just in terms of typical Japanese automotive contributions to the world, quite frankly. So yeah, it's a fantastic sports car, but it's obviously being based on a standard version of a car. You know, the Skyline is its own thing, regardless of which GTR version you've got. It's, you know, still a practical car that is yeah, more than usable on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, you do have a rear seats with a decent amount of legroom. Fortunately, I can't show you the boot because that has not been scanned for this game for some reason. But nonetheless, it does have a pretty potent engine under its bonnet. It has a 2.6 litre twin turbocharged inline 6, producing 276 horsepower and 271 pounds-feet of torque. And all of that power is put through a 5-speed manual gearbox. And yeah, the car weighs 3,395 pounds. And as I said, it's got all-wheel drive. So even though that's a potent amount of power, it's not going to run out of grip or, you know, suddenly, you know, oversteer or anything like that, because it does have plenty of grip thanks to that all-wheel drive system and the fact that it's got some aerodynamic elements going on for it as well, like this front splitter at the bottom there and the rear spoiler as well. And yeah, it's just a very handsome looking... Oh, you can actually open the boot. For some reason, when you go into explode mode, it doesn't open. So I assumed that you couldn't open the boot because I didn't look round otherwise. But yeah, we can actually look at the boot, which I wasn't expecting. So yeah, decent sized boot as well to go with that decent rear legroom. And it even looks like it's got a bit of strengthening bar in the back there as well. I'm assuming that's what that is anyway. But yeah, it's also got the spoiler and the twin exhausts in the rear as well. So yeah, all in all, a very good looking car. It's, you know, it only pretty much stay similar in terms of looks with the next generation, which we will be reviewing in time. But still, this is a fantastic car in its own right, and to see that, let's get out onto the Hakubu circuit and see what it can do. Right, here we are at the Hakubu circuit. Unfortunately, it is raining, but that will hopefully show off how good the all-wheel drive system is on this car. And as per usual, we'll hear what the car sounds like first, and then we'll talk about it some more. So yeah, it's got a great sounding engine, and as you saw there, even when, you know, getting into some tricky situations, the all-wheel drive system and the generally good handling to the car was more than able to get me out of, you know, binning it basically. And yeah, even though it's got plenty of handling on the go, it's by no means a slouch in terms of acceleration either. 0 to 60 is dealt with in 5.245 seconds. 0 to 100 is dealt with in 12.729 seconds, and it will go into a top speed of 175 miles an hour. So yeah, cracking performance, plenty of practicality with, you know, rear seats and a sizable boot. It's going to be more than usable on a day-to-day basis, and yet it's also more than able to tear up a track while yeah, also being fairly easy to drive. So yeah, and it's also a fun car to drive as well because of how good it sounds, and yeah, the fact that you're able to, you know, play around with it but be safe in the knowledge that that all-wheel drive system is going to get you out of any trouble that you get yourself into. So yeah, overall a fantastic car, and one that I am surprised I haven't reviewed sooner. Not sure if this has been available to look at in full in the Forza Vista mode or not, but regardless, yeah, I'm glad I finally got around to reviewing it, and quite frankly, you know, this game is a more than perfect setting to review a car like this, because obviously we are set in Japan. So yeah, and this is an icon of Japan, and as you saw there, I just realised as well, this has four-wheel steering. I didn't see that being talked about on online, but yeah, regardless, yeah, four-wheel steering, four-wheel drive, well, all-wheel drive, and yeah, plenty of other handling elements going on for it, make it a fantastic car to drive. And yeah, definitely one that you can tune and you know, customize to your heart's content, which is another reason why a car like this has lived on well past its original production period. So yeah, get out there and try this if you haven't already, although to get it in the game you do need to get 15 points in the current festival playlist. We're on the autumn season as of this video, so yeah, it's well worth getting though, as it is a fantastic car, and I'm sure I'll use it plenty in this game in the future. Nonetheless, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.